In today's video, I arrived in Thailand, and while doing my first inspection around the garden, when to my surprise, I spot a big green castor exposed under a leaf.
Oh my god, Becky, look at her butt.
The queen is partially visible, because this is how they normally found new colonies. One or more queens congregating on the underside of a leaf, partially exposed. Brood is visible as well, together with what I believe to be the first ecloded workers. The nest is located at eye level, which was quite lucky, 1 or 2 meters higher, and I wouldn't be able to find them anymore. I estimate this young colony to be 40 days old. 2 days later, upon returning home, I found their open leaf nest was empty. I got a bit disappointed and started searching the nearby branches to see if I could find them again. When I found them, the colony had moved to another leaf and this time closed themselves in. I felt myself very lucky that once again they stayed at a similar height and nearby the original's nest location. My plan was to capture this young colony for my own keeping, but I decided not to touch them until the very end of my holidays, as I always move around and have short trips within Thailand. I am not always home and wouldn't be able to care for them during the whole period, and so I rather have a live colony in my garden than rush to catch them and having a dead one because of my absence. Good things come to those who wait, and so, just to make sure they would do well, I started to feed some drops of honey water, which they happily accepted. The end of the holidays quickly came, and so the colony was collected from its original location and placed inside a small cup. After the trip, the colony seemed okay. Only 2 dead workers were found. I was not sure if the queen had made it or not. I had to wait. I transferred them into another temporary enclosure with proper ventilation. The leaf still maintained some moisture and liveliness.
The next morning,
I went out and bought a lemon tree. Finally added the colony to the lemon tree after a couple hours. I did it by using some hot glue and linking the leaf to a branch. I also hot glued a small plastic dish for some honey water.
moments later,
I gave them their first roach and they loved it.
the next morning,
Leaf had darkened significantly, and they had their second feeding. During the day, they are not seen foraging at all. The colony becomes active when the lights are turned off.
the very next evening,
Finally, some good signs. The nest had some larvae present, as they were seen weaving the entrance a bit more. I am now feeding them every other day. When I strike the dead roach on the leaf, the colony quickly mobilize outside to catch the prey. It's great to see them in action. Today the colony is estimated to be 60 days old, and I've noticed some stains on the leaf. Not sure if it's poop or the fluids from the insects transported inside.
72 hours later,
I recorded some video for the first YouTube video, which you can see if you click on the top right hand corner. The queen is visible for a few moments, which is always fantastic to see that she is doing well. Almost a month has passed after my last video, and my brother-in-law sends me some photos showing the colony has moved out of their old nest and into a new one. I'm extremely happy to know that the colony is doing well, even during my absence, and just cross my fingers that we'll make it through my holidays unharmed. Today, during my lunchtime, I spotted a colony weaving its second nest in one of the top branches of the lemon tree. What a great sight! 2 days later, the second nest seems to be partially reopened, but a new one, much larger, is being weaved. The colony abandoned its first nest, and the second nest is now totally opened. The third and much larger nest now houses the queen and all its brood and workers. Colony is starting to get bold and easily foraging to nearby areas. Compared to the beginning, workers are estimated to be at least 50% larger. To be honest, I was expecting a bigger and faster growth, with increasing aggression. The colony continues without any barrier, and it's self-contained. Guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you on the next one.